Hey guys, Ed here again, shooting the breeze one more time. And of course, this is usually my setup. I like to sit down and enjoy and relax, closing the night. Tonight we have a special one. We're going completely to the other end of the spectrum with M81. Blackened M81 by Drew Estate. And of course, this is a collaboration between Drew Estate, James Hetfield from Metallica, and Robert Dietrich from American Whiskeys. Very, very interesting cigar. I mean, it hits all the points that I like in this side of the spectrum on cigars. It's very bold, very spicy. A cigar like this, you have to take your time. I have seen some guys smoking cigars, and you can tell sometimes that they or either they don't know what they're doing, or they just simply they like to punish themselves. But I will get into that here in a second. Let's start by removing the foot band. This cigar has a foot band right here at the bottom, and I have seen some people sometimes struggle with foot bands. They shouldn't, because honestly, that's the way that I always remove my foot bands. They come out fairly easy. Where I see sometimes people make some mistakes is they try to peel that foot band right there on the cigar, and sometimes you're risking too much. The easier way is just that, just grab and pull. As you saw in that one, came out fairly easy. Let's light up. Let's light up this first, and then we continue talking, because I'm starting out really late tonight. I was busy doing a whole bunch of stuff going on in the house today, and I wasn't able to finish until late in the day. Have to take care of some errands earlier in the day first, and I didn't start rolling until like late in the afternoon. But I didn't went super crazy. I only rolled about like 20 cigars. Just taking my time. I'm not getting paid by the stick, so at this point, as I always mention, it's a hobby, and I enjoy rolling cigars. I like to take my time and enjoy the process. So you see, I'm using a butane torch this time, because, well, it's a lot faster, than matches or, soft flame lighters. And I'm taking my time lighting up. As you guys know, I don't know if you guys noticed, I didn't cut. There's a reason for that too. I will explain. That is, again, you can light up and cut a cigar however you want. A friend of mine, a really dear, close friend of mine in the industry, he told me one of his secrets. When he's lighting up with a torch, sometimes he prefers to light up first, and then once the cigar is lighted, then he cuts. I have to wet it up first, just in case. And the reason he does that is because, again, and this is just his theory, so once again, there's no rules. You do it however you want. So I like to, every now and then you will see me doing that. I like to basically light up and then cut. according to him, this prevents sometimes to some fumes to get into the cigar. Again, if it's true or not, I don't know, but I have take the to I take it now as a custom, to do it like that. Sometimes when I remember, sometimes I don't remember. So I would cut first and then light up. Again, it really doesn't matter. You do it however you want, Cigar like this, pretty bold, spicy. It's pretty spicy. Sometimes if you like to retrohale a lot, this cigar is that's not the one that you wanna do. Like retrohale a lot. Well, for the people that don't know, retrohale is when you, as you guys know, cigars. You're not supposed to inhale cigars. You just take the smoke in your mouth, hold it for a few seconds, and then start releasing through your mouth, right? That's enough in order to get the flavors on the notes of a cigar, But sometimes people like to take it to the next step. What you can do sometimes is to retrohale. By retrohaling, you just take a big puff, or you just take a puff, and release like normally you will, release through your mouth, and then at the end, towards the end, you hold that last little bit of smoke, and then you push through your nose. That what it does is like it really enhance, like the flavor. Sometimes I like to retrohale, especially mild cigars, because after a while, sometimes mild cigars you cannot really pick, too much flavors, especially in the evening. If you're smoking a mild cigar in the evening, because you already have probably eat a lot in the during the day, a mild cigar sometimes doesn't make the cut. You start smoking a mild cigar and it tastes like, it doesn't taste much. It's just like nothing. So those kind of cigars you want to retrohale in order to enjoy, and that's how you pick some notes, But certain cigars, this one could be a good example, and when they're like really full body, this is a full body cigar, right? So full body cigars, full of flavors and really spicy, peppery notes. On the retrohale, you have to take it easy, because sometimes, they can get like really, really hot, really spicy, especially here in your nostrils. You can feel that pepper, So some of the cigars, will make your eyes cry, And this is one of those cigars, so you have to take it easy, That's a retrohale, and full of flavors. But again, a cigar like this, you want to take your time. I have seen a lot of guys while they're smoking, I don't know if they're just in a hurry or in a rush. You see them like smoking like really fast, and in my opinion, that's not really a good way to enjoy a cigar, But again, you do you, I do me, right? And but certain cigars, it's well worth it to just like take your time and enjoy, simply enjoy, relax, kick back and just take a puff, especially at the end of the night. I like to do that. It allows me to relax. Of course. Think about what's next. What needs to be done next day. If we're in some kind of a project, reflect. And it's my quiet time. You notice I tend to, when I don't have really too much time to smoke during the day, at least at night I know that I can come and simply enjoy the cigar, and it's part of the relaxation, obviously, and a meditation process. When smoking a cigar, a good friend of mine, again, it's like a good friend of mine always says, smoking a cigar is like making love to a woman. You're supposed to like take your time, take it easy. Yeah. You don't want to rush things, because sometimes, well, if you rush things, sometimes, well, I will leave it like that. So with cigars, it's the same. You're supposed to take your time, and it allows you to, enjoy and pick those notes, that sometimes if you're in a hurry, you can miss. The reason why I didn't roll that many cigars today is also I'm waiting on the mail. I placed an order a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't been tracking the shipment, but I believe it's supposed to be here tomorrow. So that was part of the reason why I didn't rush myself, or I need to roll X amount of cigars. I'm saving what I have for tomorrow, if in case that those wrappers, basically I order some wrappers, different wrappers, that I haven't worked with in a while. I haven't worked with Connecticut wrappers, and I haven't worked with Candela wrapper in like a couple of years. Candela wrapper is not as popular as it used to be back in the day. My understanding, the Candela wrapper, it was very popular in the 70s. You recognize the Candela wrapper by its color. It's green, basically, and very popular nowadays around St. Patrick's Day. If you see somebody smoking a green cigar, it's not weed. it's a cigar. It's just a regular tobacco leaf. It's just that that wrapper in particular go through different, in a way, expedite air curing process, where I'm not quite sure exactly all the tricks, all the steps, but what it does is basically that it air dry the leaf faster, and the leaf, the tobacco leaf, seals those chlorophylls at the cellular level faster. So that's the reason why that wrapper in particular keeps that green color. But of course, along with the color, also certain notes, like grassy notes. That's why it's probably that's why it's not as popular as once it was. Not that many people dig that kind of like flavors. Me and personally, I have tried it. I can, I tolerate, but it's not something that you will see me like seeking out like very often. Like, yeah, maybe once or twice per year I might have one. But my wife likes it, so I'm gonna be wrapping some Candela wrapper cigars for her. So we'll see how that goes. I will take some pictures, and whenever they roll, and I will post it on my social media. We'll see. Yeah. The cigar, uh, it has received some great reviews. Well, for the most part, yeah. I have seen some reviews on the internet that some people say that might be a little bit too strong for their taste. But again, everybody is different. But in my opinion, if you take your time, don't rush, don't smoke too fast, because that's the problem with every cigar, any cigar, for that matter. If you smoke too fast, cigars tend to get like really hot. They get like really hot. You will feel like here by the touch, you will feel that like really like almost burning your fingers. And when that happens, that tends to like change the flavors, like bitterness, so start coming out of the cigar. So if you find yourself smoking any cigar, and you start noticing that some kind of bitterness, there's a good chance that you're probably smoking too fast. So what you need to do is to just slow down, put down the cigar if you need to, and wait. Just give it a few minutes, pace yourself, and just, I don't know, one puff per minute, just as a rule of thumb, at least until that cigar cools down a little bit. And you might be able to save that cigar. Sometimes people, they just keep smoking and smoking, and I'm pretty sure there's probably a point of no return. Well, that cigar, I'm assuming, I have, thank God, I have never, I think that I can recall, I have reached that point. I was well thought, but yeah, just take your time. That's basically the rule of thumb with cigars. And there should be no reason, like I say, to rush. If you dedicate, and you allocate, some time for the cigar, you tend to enjoy more, and there's no sense on rushing things. This is not a cigarette, this is a whole different beast. Cigarettes and cigars, premium hand rolled cigars, is a whole two different beast. There's no need to rush. Yeah. But that's it. I'm gonna leave you guys. That was just a quick update that I, wanted to let you guys know what's going on here on my end. And yeah, I will try to come with some content next week, possibly next Sunday. We'll see. I'm gonna try to establish a routine, and come up with some ideas, I don't want to be just here rambling like pretty much I'm doing now. I don't want to bore you guys to death. I have made that mistake in the past, and I don't want to repeat it. So I'm gonna continue smoking here, and yeah, I will get back to you next week. Okay, take care.